What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So before I get into this video, this one, shout out to the brother. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Shout out to VL1. Or it could be V-Lone, but I'm going to go with VL1. Shout out to the VL1 for the $20 donation via the Cash App. Much respect to you for showing love to Too Raw for TV. Y'all not gonna believe this, man. Not gonna believe this one. Other than again, knowing the antics of the media, maybe we shouldn't be surprised by this. So now you got paid La Media members, former teammates of LeBron's, people on ESPN, aka BSPN, now spewing nonsense that Anthony Davis was holding LeBron James back. They're saying he was holding him back from unlocking his true potential. So basically they're saying, Anthony Davis is good, but by Anthony Davis playing the 4, he was hindering LeBron James, who's also a 4. LeBron likes to go in the paint. Anthony Davis likes to go in the paint. So it was forcing LeBron to shoot from outside, and it was altering LeBron James's game. So Anthony Davis was a hindrance to LeBron. I'm going to tell you something, man. Every week that goes by, the more I despise the sycophants, and by extension, the more I despise this dude on the left, man. I mean, when does it stop? When does the disrespect stop to his teammates? When? I'm telling you, man, it's getting to a point where I hate looking at this dude's face, man. I hate looking at his face. I hate looking at caricatures of him. I hate his voice. I wish he would just fucking go away. I'm sick of the scam of him low managing the last 20 games of the season, and they try to pretend like this guy's hurt. I don't care what Nick Pelican knows wrong says. We see through the BS. Okay, every year is some soft tissue damage, some middle foot issue, some undescript knee issue. At the end of the day, just admit you're low managing. You know, you were the clown, sneak dissing Kawhi Leonard for doing that, but then you're doing the same thing. Joke. But getting back to this disrespect, look, I know we all said, man, Anthony Davis needs to get away from this guy. And this is proving it right here. First of all, Anthony Davis was not just some back to the basket, prototype big. This is a guy that had skills. Anthony Davis is a guy that could score in the paint, yes, but we all know that he wasn't a guy that was a lover of physical play. He had a mid-range, okay? He could occasionally hit from outside. And he was their defensive anchor. Now all of a sudden he's a hindrance. And it's the same dude that the Lakers went all out. They put an all-out assault media campaign to acquire him back in 2019. Did we forget that? He was the most coveted free agent in the NBA to 2018, upcoming free agent, 2018-19. These same sycophants who are now cursing Anthony Davis was yelling championship when they got him, which they did get. You know, the 1 year LeBron sort of deferred to AD. And by the way, LeBron was playing point guard. when they won the championship? Where's this power forward stuff coming from? LeBron James ain't no power forward. I mean, he plays it, but he's not a power forward. He's never averaged 10 rebounds a game. He doesn't even average one offensive rebound a game, if I'm not mistaken, in any season, or at least any recent season. He's a terrible offensive rebounder. He's a terrible defender. All he does is shoot threes. And the only reason why he plays that stretch four is because it creates a matchup issue with whoever's guarding him. Because he's always being guarded usually by someone who can't stick him. You know what I'm saying? And switches, he's always usually being guarded by somebody that's 3 or 4 inches shorter than him, so he can shoot over them. And then he's never really guarding anybody that's an offensive threat. Anthony Davis, however, when healthy, was a legit defensive player of the year and MVP candidate when healthy. But now all of a sudden he's a hindrance to LeBron. Man, if y'all don't go sit down somewhere, man, this is why people don't watch. If they do watch it, they laugh at you. That's why I don't respect ESPN. This is why. And it's also, I think Marquise Morris said this too on a podcast. So you already know where he getting them checks from. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad Anthony Davis got away from this dude, man. Shameless. No class, man. Told you. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Everybody gets reduced to some type of role player playing with this dude, man. All of them. Luka's too. Luka's next. Now, Luka is a phenomenal player. But if you don't think that the Lakers are going to ultimately miss AD's defensive presence, you got 2 of the worst defenders on the Lakers. If you think that's not going to catch up with them eventually, but, you know, we all know what's going to happen. When the Lakers inevitably lose, they're going to blame either Luka or the role players. That's probably not even Luka. They're going to blame the blackest role player. Whoever the blackest dude on the floor, that's who they're going to blame. So Rory, prepare to be blamed. That's what his ridiculous fan base do. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Damn shame.